saying cuss words, guys. It's inappropriate and violent. If you say a cuss word, then you're like going to jail, and you're like, when you go to jail, if you say a cuss word, you go to jail, and when you go to jail, if you said a cuss word, then you're only going to eat broccoli and other vegetables for your whole life.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today's unscheduled repair. Thanks to this little guy right here, who I wish I could have got this on video, because the dumbfounded look on his face when he looked back up at me like, what the hell was that? I wish I could have got that on video, but he's not used to when you open a door that there's a screen door behind it. So what happened was I came over here last night and I slid this open to go out to take him outside, but my screen door was closed and he ran into the screen door and basically knocked it off its track and jammed it. I had to go out the other door to get around here to kind of pop that out. So now I got to pop that back in if I can, because this door has been on its last legs for quite a while now, and I've been babying it. I do have one of those magnetic cloths that go around the whole thing, which I was going to put in this fall anyway, but I'm just going to see if I can pop this back on the track here just to get it working again, because it's going to get nice and cool the next several days, and I want to have these doors open with the screens on. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now. And he's just chilling right now. He loves being outside. I'm going to do this for a little bit, and then probably we'll go sit out in the driveway for a little bit. Later. Alright, well, that's probably about as good as it's going to get for now. I think I might just need new wheels for that. I'm not sure. Camera shut off. I'm going to try putting on that magnetic thing I bought to go around there. But we'll see how that goes. And that's it for now, guys. I'm going to go flip over my laundry. Where's he at? He's sitting on the couch over there. Surprised he ain't out here with me. It's very strange. But anyway, it is what it is. Later, guys.
1 week later.
What's up, guys? Classic docking. All right, today, what I'm going to do today is, if you remember a couple weeks ago when Milo was here, I opened the door like so, and he ran into the screen. Now, this screen has been kind of iffy, wishy-washy for a little bit, and I think it's just because it needs the new, what do you call them? The new rollers. So I'm going to take this door off, take one of them out, and see if I can find one either at a hardware store or online or somewhere, and see if I can get a new set of wheels, see if that'll fix the sliding door problem. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to get a whole new screen door. But anyway, the pool pump is, wow, why is that so flushed out? Time out here, guys. Okay, there, that looks better. Wow, I don't know what happened there. It was really flushed out for some reason. Okay, well, in case you missed it, I'm going to be those right there, the wheels, replacing them. But as I was getting ready to say also, pool pump is still working. It's been about almost 2 weeks now, and it's been going on and off every day like it's supposed to. I think it was just that switch. So, with that being said, why do I have water here? Interesting. Where would that even be coming from? I know it did rain last night. Maybe it's left over from last night. I don't know. The whole house is falling apart. I got leaves in the gutters again from the hurricane that I got to get out now. they were all nice and clean. I got them all nice and clean. Now I got to do it again. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to get going, pop that door off, and try to take those wheels off and see what happens. Later, guys. Alright guys, well see, there's two parts to this door. There's these spring-loaded rollers here, which I think are still good. There's a lot of tension on those, so I think those are good. It's the ones that are up here at the top of the door. Just these little rollers, I think, are the ones that are bad. So I'm going to pop those off right now and see if I can find them online or at a store or something. I'm not even sure what they're going to be called, but I will figure it out. And when I do and put it back up, I will bring you guys with me. Later. Alright guys, well I am going to order the bottom set of wheels too for this screen door. Only because these top ones, I think, were really worn down. Now, I couldn't find those exact ones, but I did find they looked exactly like shower door rollers. So, I actually got a set of 4 of those because I got 2 other doors here, which may or may not need them. And then I also ordered, once I found out how cheap all this stuff was, I ordered a set of those bottom wheels. Getting all of that stuff today. Well, I'm getting the bottom set of wheels today. The top set of wheels I'm getting 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. But then I'll put those back on tomorrow and see if I can get that adjusted to slide nice and easy so it doesn't catch anymore. And, you know, because you got to open it from the middle of the door, and then when you got to close it, you got to pull the top because you got to tilt the door to get it sitting in the track right to slide. It's been like that for years. Literally, it's been like that for years. But finally getting around to fixing it, I found out between those 2 things are actually costing me nothing because I had Amazon reward points. So it's costing me nothing. Just got to wait to get them. One set's coming this afternoon. The other set's coming tomorrow morning. I'll dive back into that tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Later.
2 days later.
What is up, guys? All right, well, after a couple-day delay, I'm going to be putting the wheels on the screen door to see if that'll work. Now, I did get the bottom ones, which I know are the right ones. These top ones, though, I don't know, because they're a little bit different than what was originally on there, and these are a little bit smaller. Now, I measured the ones that were on there, and they were 5/16, which is what I ordered here. But these look awful small, so I'm not sure if these are going to work. I might have to go up to the 3/4 or 1 inch size, but I'm going to try these anyway. I don't know if they're going to work, but I'm going to put all this stuff on, hang the door, and see what happens. Oh, look at that, guys. Beautiful. Now, that door has been like that probably for like 7 years. And it cost me all of $11 total to fix that. Sometimes the simplest things that you think are going to be such a big project, look at that. I don't gotta lift it or twist it or anything anymore. Beautiful, beautiful, guys, beautiful. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a rainy afternoon today, but you know what? I am looking so forward to this rain today. 2 reasons. One, I was getting really close to having to fill up my pool because after I drained it after the hurricane, and it's getting lower, 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 but this is gonna help. It rained, it was raining heavy here 15 minutes ago, but Yeah, so that helped fill my pool up. And the second reason is because when this front that's causing this rain right now ends up pushing through tonight, it's going to drop our temperatures down drastically. Daytime highs in the low to mid 70s, nighttime upper 40s, low 50s. That is going to feel awesome. That is going to feel totally awesome. So I'm so looking forward to that. The boner stick is sticking out. It's not all the way down, but yeah, this cold front that's coming through is going to be fantastic. So that's what I'm hoping for. It's what I'm waiting for. I just opened up my windows in the house and getting ready for it to cool down for a little bit. So that's about it for now, guys. Later. What is up, guys? It is 50 degrees outside today. I've got some work going on here. Actually, this morning came in first thing in the morning. 50 degrees outside. It is beautiful though. Look at that. Beautiful out, except it is freezing. I woke up, my house was what was it? My house was 67 degrees, I think, this morning. But yeah, it's cold. Okay, I'm done with this now. I'm ready for it to warm back up. But got some work today, so I'm gonna sit here. It ain't gonna be that much longer. I don't like filming on my phone here. I'd rather have my camera, but that's why it's a little shaky. That's why it's a little bit off. Not normal, because I'm doing it with my camera here, but it is, you can't really see that. Nice day, little cold, got some work to do, so that's a good thing. Later. Good afternoon, everybody. I don't know if it's because of the storm that just came through or whatever, but it's gone now. But yesterday I seen a cockroach in the house, and that happens periodically. I know it does. He was up at the ceiling, which I know why they go up there, because I sprayed a floor, the borders, so he was staying away from all the pest control stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix myself up a batch. That's the stuff I use. And I'm just going to give my house a little booster. You know, like I said, I think it's just because of the storm we had with all the rain and everything. They were scrambling to get out of the flood waters, whatever. So not really sure how he got in the house, but I'm going to go around and spray the perimeter again just to give it a little boost right now, just to make sure that no more are going to be coming in. Later. Alright guys, well there you go. And I want to show you this stuff again too. Taurus SC. This stuff, I've been using this stuff probably for, oh god, it's got to be close to 20 years now. Yeah, probably close to 20 years. I started using that when I was married, years before I got divorced, in my apartment and all my houses that I've lived in, or apartment and houses. But yeah, that stuff works great. Now it is a bit pricey, okay? It is a bit pricey. That one bottle there, when I bought it, which that bottle is probably about 3 years old right now, about 2.5, 3 years old, and you can see I still got enough probably for at least 2 to 3 more applications, even doubling it up. I double and triple the application. I think it says like a ½ ounce per gallon or something like that. I usually put 1 ounce to 1.5 per gallon just to make it stronger. And I just go around the house twice a year, and I haven't had no issues, no problems with anything. Roaches, spiders, silver, whatever those are called, silverfish. ants, nothing. That stuff kills everything. Termites, everything. That's the same stuff that Termidor uses when they spray foundations of houses before they build the house. They treat the land. That's the kind of stuff. That's the stuff that they use to treat the land to kill any living insect that's in there. But yeah, that stuff works great. Get yourself a bottle of that. Just look up Taurus SC. Buy one bottle. That bottle will last you years. Like I said, I'm going on 3 years with that one right now. And if everything falls true, I seen that one cockroach last night. He was gone by the morning. He was up at the ceiling, which means my barrier is working because they'll go away from it. That's what I was told anyway. But he was all the way up in the ceiling. Normally they're on the floor and stuff, but he was all the way up at the ceiling. And this morning he wasn't there. So one of two things is going to happen. Either he's going to go under a piece of furniture and die, or he's going to slowly straggle out. Now that I got a fresh barrier on there, he's going to slowly straggle out and die somewhere in the middle of the floor, which has happened before. But you know what? As long as I've lived here, 16 years, that's probably only the third roach that I've seen in this house. Yeah, it's only the third one. I know it is. It's only the third one. Because, you spray that stuff twice a year. I usually do it in the fall and in the spring when the seasons change, because that's when they're looking to move. Either look for warmth or look for cool. Or if it rains a lot, like it just did now. Like I just gave my house a booster because of the storm, because we had like 25 inches of rain in like 2 hours. But yeah, otherwise it's a nice day. That cool front is coming in. It is, I think they said it's like 81 degrees right now, but going down to 51 tonight. Tomorrow's high is only supposed to be 70 for the next 3 days, and that's supposed to warm back up. So these next 3 days are going to be beautiful here, guys. Be beautiful, just my kind of weather. But anyway, just wanted to show you that little thing I did after work today, just to make sure all them bugs are gone. And that's it, guys. Later. By the way, while I'm thinking of it, tell you guys, if you guys have pets, keep the pets out of the rooms that you spray until that stuff dries, because if it's wet, it can make them sick if they decide to lick it or whatever. But once it's dry, it's perfectly safe for animals. Just so you know, in case you're going to get it and you have pets and you're wondering, when it's wet, keep them away from it. Once it's completely dry, they're perfectly fine. Later. What is up, everybody? That was this week's Around the House. Basically, I did an unscheduled repair thanks to Milo. Now, that screen door has been, for the last, it's 5, 6, 7 years. It's been wobbly in the track. It kept getting jammed up. When you go to pull it open, it would jam. When you go to pull it shut, you had to pull from the top, so you had to tilt the door to get it to slide in, to close. It's been like that for years, but I always wanted to fix it or redo it or buy a new one or whatever, but I'm kind of glad that I waited, because if I would have done it several years ago, I probably would have ended up just buying a whole new door. But over years and knowledge and fixing things and getting better at it, I figured I decided to just replace the wheels, which is what I did. Top ones and the bottom ones. And it's like a brand new door. It really is. It goes real smooth back and forth. There's no binding, no, catching, twisting, nothing whatsoever. So I'm kind of glad I waited to get a little bit more knowledge on how to do that stuff. But yeah, thanks to Mr. Milo, who ran head first into that thing when I opened the door. And what he did is he ran into it, and it kind of jammed it in the track. It kind of jumped it and jammed it because I couldn't get it open from the inside. I had to go all the way around through my bedroom out into the patio to go out there to kind of shake it and wiggle it to get it to come off. And then I put new wheels on. Now, both of those wheels, one set of wheels was like $5. The other one was like $7. I think the bottom ones were like $7. The top ones, were the $5. So that's simple. What was that? 16, 7 and 5. I'm not good at math. 12, $13. I could have fixed that thing years ago if I would have, figured out how to do it properly and everything. But yeah, actually it didn't cost me anything because I used my Amazon reward points. So, but yeah, there was that. And then what else was in there? There was, I sprayed the house for bugs. I did see Right after the hurricane came through and we got the, 47,000 inches of rain in like 6 hours, I seen a cockroach in the house. One of those palmetto bugs, the ones that fly, which is the kind that we have down here. And like I said, I never see them. I've been using that SC stuff. I forget the name of it right now. Taurus SC. I've been using that stuff for 20 years. That's like the best. It's very expensive. That bottle was like 3 years old, 3.5 years old probably now. And it was like 60 some odd dollars for whatever it was for the bottle. But you only use a little bit at a time. And like I said, I only do it twice a year. I do it once in the spring, once in the fall. But I did it an extra booster this time because of all the rain that we had. Kind of displaced a lot of insects and that. But ever since that day, still haven't seen him. I don't know where he went. He probably fell down. He's probably under a piece of furniture that's dead. I don't know where he is. I might not ever find him. He might have went back out however he got in. I don't know. But yeah, that stuff is fantastic. If you ever get a chance to use that, if you have a house and you want to spray for bugs yourself, grab a bottle of that stuff. You can go online and get it. Just do a search. And that stuff is really good. Get a sprayer. Twice a year is what I do it. But I mix it like double strong from what it says. And other than that, guys, that's basically it for this week's Around the House. Essentially thanks to Mr. Milo, I finally got my sliding screen door fixed. Anyway, come back Tuesday. I didn't put up Taste Test Challenge Tuesday. I've been sleeping a lot lately for some reason. I've been really tired the past few days. But I wanted to get this done. I wanted to make sure I got this up for you. So anyway, come back Tuesday for another Taste Test Challenge. Come back next Friday for another Around the House. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. Subscribe to my channel. I think it's on this side now, right about here, little black box. Share this on your social media pages. Get the word out. Tell your friends to subscribe to my channel. I'm slowly moving up, trying to get to 1,000 like I've been saying. So anyway, guys, that's it for this week. See you next time. Later.